At the dawn of the electrical age, innovation surged like a lightning bolt through the world. But not every spark of genius ignited a lasting flame. Some ideas were ahead of their time, bizarrely ambitious, or simply faded into obscurity. Today, we explore the forgotten inventions of the electrical age. Curiosities that shaped the future, even if they didn't survive it. Meet the Teleharmonium, the world's first electronic musical instrument. Invented in 1897 by Thaddeus Cahill, this mammoth device weighed 200 tons and generated music by producing electrical signals sent over telephone wires. Imagine walking into a hotel lobby and hearing live-streamed organ music. Without an organist in sight, Cahill envisioned a world where music would be streamed directly into homes, decades before radio. But the Teleharmonium was impractically large, and it caused interference with phone lines. By the 1920s, it faded into silence, a forgotten precursor to the synthesizer. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, electricity promised to be a cure-all. Enter the electro-massage belt, an electric-powered device marketed to restore vitality and cure ailments from fatigue to nervousness. It worked by delivering mild electric shocks to the wearer's body. While today this sounds like pseudoscience, it was incredibly popular. But as scientific understanding improved, the belts were discredited and disappeared, leaving behind a zapping reminder of misplaced medical hope. Believe it or not, electric cars ruled the roads over a century ago. In the early 1900s, they were quieter, cleaner, and easier to drive than gasoline-powered cars. Even Thomas Edison backed electric vehicles, believing they were the future of transportation. But battery technology couldn't compete with the range and refueling speed of gasoline cars. By the 1920s, the combustion engine overtook electric power, and the early electric car was shelved. A century later, we're seeing their triumphant return. Before the typewriter, there was Edison's electric pen. Invented in 1876, this handheld motorized pen punched tiny holes through paper, creating stencils for mass copying. It was fast and efficient, a precursor to the modern photocopier. However, the pen was noisy, heavy, and required constant maintenance. While the electric pen didn't last, its technology evolved into the tattoo gun, a surprising legacy from the mind of Edison. In the 1920s, the dream of a fully electric kitchen was born. Innovations like electric toasters, ovens, and dishwashers promised to revolutionize daily life. But these gadgets were expensive and unreliable. Many households stuck with gas and manual methods until decades later, when electricity became more accessible and dependable. The early electric kitchen was a glimpse into the future that just needed time to catch up. The obsession with electricity extended to beauty products. Electric hairbrushes and scalp massagers claimed to boost hair growth and eliminate dandruff through mild shocks. While these devices gained popularity in the 1920s and 30s, they were eventually dismissed as ineffective, yet they paved the way for today's beauty tech, from laser treatments to electric cleansing devices. Yes, even corsets got the electric treatment. The electric corset was designed to provide heat therapy and stimulate the wearer's body. Marketed to women in the late 19th century, it promised relief from aches and pains. But the corset's questionable safety and practicality made it a short-lived fad. It remains a bizarre chapter in the history of electric fashion. In the early 20th century, electric therapy devices like the violet ray were all the rage. These handheld machines generated high-frequency electric currents, believed to cure everything from acne to arthritis. The violet ray was endorsed by doctors and celebrities alike, but eventually, medical science debunked its claims. Still, it influenced the development of modern electrotherapy. These forgotten inventions remind us that progress isn't always a straight line. Some ideas were too ambitious, others too impractical, but all of them sparked curiosity and paved the way for modern technology. The electrical age was a time of boundless imagination, and while not every invention lasted, their legacy continues to illuminate our world.